Beginning in 2016, the Thai government began implementing a policy offering free education for 15 years. The rising economy of neighboring China has made it Thailand's largest trade export and import market. For this reason, Chinese language education has been implemented in many junior and elementary schools.
Thailand, amongst Asian countries, is trying to use education to boost its economy.
Could you speak Chinese? A little.
Most are unable to speak Chinese, which is fairly common. But 10 years later, the outcome may be very different. In 2016, Thailand began to implement a 15-year compulsory free education system, allowing many to attend all the way to high school. And in 2008, Chinese language was included in elementary and junior high school curriculum, making it equally as important as English. In the future, many will be able to speak Chinese, English, and Thai, making them trilingual.
你想吃什么？你想吃什么？中国菜还是韩国菜？中国菜还是韩国菜？
Thai students give me the impression that they're very enthusiastic and have great respect for teachers, giving me a different type of teaching experience.
I think she is funny.
好玩，好玩的时候
And I have fun learning Chinese with her.
她学汉语跟她。
Although their Chinese grammar doesn't sound very smooth, they actually have many years of learning as a foundation. Chinese language education has dramatically grown here.
你好，
我就你好，我叫是 B。
黄色哪一个？啊，什么颜色？黄色很好。
Taiwanese teacher Cho Tingting begins with phonetic symbols, teaching these children a solid foundation.
As for the phonetics part, I teach in kindergarten. They also study English, so sometimes they may confuse the two. So I try to teach them in a different way.
再见，再见。
再见呀。
Learning Chinese in Thailand is just as important as studying English. Thailand now has the most extensive Chinese language education market outside of Taiwan and China. The kindergarten children have all begun to study Chinese. Look at the camera and say hello.
Thai government is trying to promote education reform to boost the economy towards the status of a developed country. In 2017, education accounted for 20% of the total budget of the Thai central government, whereas in Taiwan, it is only 14%.
They are very focused on promoting Chinese, English, and Thai language education. Don't only think that Thailand has international students to have the ability to speak 3 languages, as even poor students and poor schools teach 3 languages.
Chinese language education, in addition to beginning elementary school, is also listed as an option for admission into Thailand's university foreign language programs. Education in 3 distinct languages of Thai, English, and Chinese is one of the educational goals of Thailand.
在这时，我每天都看中国和台湾的电影。
There are 156 universities in Thailand, of which 77 have Chinese academic departments. In addition to listening comprehension, they also teach writing, though many are studying simplified Chinese characters.
客人的客。
伊朗话。
对不对？对了。
The main reason for the interest in the language is that mainland China is Thailand's largest trade partner, potentially leading to the employment of many young people in Thailand.
有中国来泰国
Chinese people work in Thailand, so I think this is very important.
很重要。
以前妈妈逼着我学的。
Before, my mother forced me to learn Chinese because she felt that Chinese is very important, and I would have more opportunities to work if I knew Chinese.
工作的机会比较多。
Thailand has a large Chinese language market and naturally requires lots of teachers. China's Confucius Institute began operating in Thailand in 2006 and sends some 500 teachers, while Taiwan sends less than 20 a year.
Chiang Mai University a while ago saw China make an investment of hundreds of millions for a Confucius Institute. They have been very good to us and have allowed us to coexist with them.
However, Taiwan's Chinese teachers enjoy advantages in the fact that they can use phonetic symbols to teach both simplified or traditional characters.
Taiwan teachers have a good foundation to teach students, and the results may be better. We know both simplified and traditional characters. China's teachers only know simplified characters. If you begin with traditional characters when you study, then the simplified characters will be quite easy to learn.
In Thailand, in fact, there are 3 different Taiwan education centers. They naturally can't be compared with the Confucius Institute, but in Asian countries, Taiwan has the most number of programs.
Last year, we had about 60 to 70 classes, with close to about 1,000 people studying our class, featuring traditional Chinese characters.
Taiwan government's support of educational exchange has led it to announce by 2018 some 600 Thai university teachers are expected to come to Taiwan to study for a master or doctorate degree free of charge. However, by the first half of 2017, only 1/40th of this goal has been achieved. Thailand's education development is thought to be the driving force of the economy. In particular, a greater emphasis on the Chinese market will create more opportunities for Taiwan, which has an advantage in Chinese education. However, the Ministry of Education statistics have found that Southeast Asian students prefer to study social science, business, and law in Taiwan. If Taiwan wants to strengthen these advantages, it should further pursue these opportunities amongst the Asian education market.
The Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School, established in 2005, was the first school the Tzu Chi Foundation set up overseas. Its motto is not unlike its counterpart in Taiwan, where moral education filled with humanitarianism is the ultimate goal. In the past 12 years, its enrollment has expanded from mostly refugee children to students from Bangkok seeking a Chinese language education. In 1990, children from impoverished families in northern Thailand studied under difficult conditions. When the Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School opened in 2005, elementary and junior high students studied under the school motto of charity, compassion, happiness, and giving. The school had lessons in Thai, Chinese, and English, as the ultimate goal of the school is to give refugee children the ability to secure a job in Thailand upon graduation. The diverse education helps build the students' cognitive ability. Theory and actual hands-on learning encourages the students to use what they've learned to develop their skills. For example, this lesson on developing tools to help farmers cut their workload in half.
During the development process, students may come across problems, and that's when teachers will step in to help them think through the problem to come up with a solution.
June is Thailand's month to honor teachers, and students use local traditions to show their respect to teachers, such as presenting handmade floral arrangements.
As teachers, we shouldn't only pass on our book knowledge to the students, but also how to be a better person, so they can become well-respected people in society.
Tzu Chi's humanitarian lessons also include helping out at winter aid distributions or disaster relief. Each month, students also visit a local nursing home to keep the elderly company. Originally from Bangkok, Wo-Ra Wan Panthong from the second graduating class of Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School's junior high division went on to the Tzu Chi University in Hualien, Taiwan to become a teacher.
I'm very grateful for everyone for helping me realize I have the strength to live life with more meaning. I'll take the love I've gained from Tzu Chi back to northern Thailand and pass it on to my students.
Thailand Thailand felt moral education was slowly being lost, they established the Center for the Promotion of National Strength on the Moral Ethics and Values in 2004 and arranged for some 6,000 people to visit Tzu Chi.
After our global research, we found that Taiwan's Tzu Chi Foundation has the ability and charitable knowledge, especially towards social welfare, to promote morality and ethics. Organizations such as this have their own procedures, and we can promote that knowledge to our different sectors.
As the students of Chiang Mai Tzu Chi School will one day enter the workforce, the humanitarian lessons they grew up with will be the best soft skills they have to offer Thailand.